Send help, guys. Send help. What's up, Brooke? A lot of these names I can't read. Porter, what's up? The Multi, what's up? Anthony, how you doing? How's everyone doing? We got 270 people in here right now. Okay, stay for 1 second, guys. I got one thing to say. The very depressing bald man on your reels has something exciting to share with you. We are announcing our biggest headlining tour in the history of our band in 25 minutes here on Instagram. And I cannot wait for you guys to see where we're going, the name of the tour, and the fact that I'm taking out one of my favorite childhood bands is wild. It's awesome. And you guys did that. You made this happen. So, really excited to announce the lineup, where we're going, and I want to ask y'all a favor. Would you be cool if I don't do this often. I'm not a huge fan of panhandling on social media to strangers. And lots of y'all aren't strangers, but you get what I'm saying. But let me ask this. There's nothing harder as a band than marketing a tour. It's brutal. The algorithm hates it. The algorithm just wants clips of new songs and popular songs. When we post about a tour, everything gets buried. So what you guys can do, if you feel like the band has helped you and you want to do something to support us, a few comments. And even if, comment which city is closest to you. Comment where you think would be fun to have a road trip. There are a lot of cities on this tour that I think would actually be really fun vacation destinations, which isn't that the best? Like when you get to go see a band that you love and make a weekend of it or a week of it. I love trips like that. So comment that. If we're not going anywhere close to you, comment your disappointment, your frustration. Let us know how you feel. Be real, be honest. Comment where you want us to go. Comment which songs you want to hear in the set. Maybe songs that we haven't played live before. I want you to know that regardless of what you're commenting, it helps us. Engagement on these posts, excitement on these posts helps us. And all of that leads to growth, and that growth leads to us being able to tour more often and us being able to get closer to wherever you may be. So, in 23 minutes here on Instagram, I'm going to be announcing where this tour is happening, where we're going. I cannot wait. It is going to be an absolute blast, but we are all also really freaked out because these are some big rooms. There is a 4,000 cap room on this tour, and a lot of promoters and a lot of industry people are going to view this as kind of a make or break for the band. Are people going to show up? Is this going to be a statement that this is growing and going in the right direction, or is it going to be a step backwards? There's a lot of pressure on us. So it's not me looking for sympathy, because at the end of the day, guys, I do this for a living, and I am the 1% of 1%, and I am so incredibly privileged and spoiled, and you owe us nothing. Nothing. And I figured I'd let you know the stakes are pretty high for us with this tour. So any kind of, Riley, it's funny you say that. It is funny you say that. Check back in 22 minutes. The tour is going to be 20 dates, 19 or 20 cities. I don't want to spoil it. I'll let you guys discover that on your own. We are announcing that tour in 21 minutes. I'm also excited because we added a new VIP tier, which is going to be a blast. It's pricey, but I'll explain. So something we're trying to do on these tours is a lot of bands, as they start playing bigger rooms, they immediately start jacking up the prices of tickets. which is something we want to avoid. We can't always avoid it. It's not always totally in our control, but we're playing 2,000 to 3,000 cap rooms on this tour, and we were able to keep tickets at $29, which I'm really proud of. That's a lot less than a lot of bands touring in the rooms that we're touring in. We deliberately did it that way, and granted, I say 29, that's 29 before all the bogus fees that Ticketmaster or independent services add to it. But just know that as far as what we're charging for a ticket, it's $29. You know, cheaper than going to see a movie and getting popcorn and drinks. So, you see that Josh is here. What Josh are we speaking of? Anyway, really, really excited to announce that. What I was saying about the VIP is those of you who have been to shows know that we take a lot of pride in doing VIP packages that are worth the money and that you actually get bang for your buck. So we're going to be doing our Soundcheck VIP, which we've always done, which is $75. You get to come into Soundcheck, hear a couple songs, hear an unreleased song, hang out with us, talk to us. We'll sign stuff. We'll take selfies, all that. So a lot of value for $75. We have a much higher tier called Green Room VIP, which used to be called Bus VIP. It's going to be called Green Room VIP now, where you get a handwritten lyric sheet. You get to hear us do some songs acoustically. We do a Q&A, a private Q&A, and there are a couple of other things that I'm forgetting as well. And you also get to have all the perks of the Soundcheck VIP. What I'm really excited about, and it's really expensive. Again, the reason we added a package is because we figured we'll add a crazy package for anyone who wants to do it and just have fun and still have really affordable options for people who don't want to spend that much money. So we're all about creating options, but the tier that we added is called Bus Party VIP. And what that's going to look like is I will call you the morning of the show. We'll have a little personal conversation because I want to know what your favorite snack is, what your favorite drink is, what your favorite song is from the band, so I can have a personal lyric sheet ready for you. You're going to have that. You're going to come onto the bus with us and play in a Mario Kart tournament with the band. We're going to take pictures. We're going to perform a song live off of the unreleased acoustic album that you haven't heard. We're going to play a song for you off the next record that you haven't heard. And we're going to have a specialized merch bundle for you, which will include one-of-a-kind stickers and buttons and pins of things like the band's pets and inside jokes within the band and quirky, funny things about the band members, like just really wholesome, funny stickers and merch items that will kind of serve as like inside jokes between us and you, help you get to know us a little bit more beyond just the music. And these are things that will never be sold in the merch store. They'll never be resold again, so they'll be one of a kind. So that package is $350. It's a lot of money. We are now touring in a tour bus. It's become not sustainable to tour the way we were touring, so you know, as you tour more, touring becomes more expensive. So, you know, VIP, if you want to support the band and you have the means, that is the absolute best way to do it, because that's one of the few parts of touring that goes directly to us. So, if anything, I'm really stoked about the Soundcheck VIP and keeping that at $75 because we feel like that's great value. And we want to make sure that you walk away from that feeling like, oh my gosh, like I got to know those guys. Like I had moments connecting with those guys, not just I got a fist bump in a selfie with a member of the band that looked like he didn't want to be there. you know. And I think the people who have been to VIPs in this chat can tell you how much fun we have, because, and we're like we're spoiled children, because we're getting paid and we love hanging out with you guys. We have so much fun, and it's so fun when we go back and see people that we've seen before and that we already know and we have a relationship with them. It's my favorite part of tour, and I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful that, like, it's crazy to me that the people are like that selfless and kind and generous to spend their money on us and experiences like that. And that's the most important thing to me, is it makes me uncomfortable to think about charging someone to like take a picture with me or to have me sign something like that. That's gross. That's gross. Like, we're all just human beings. We're all just hanging out. But I think if we give people an experience, like something that they'll never forget, I think that's worth paying for. So, you know, let us know if you've done VIP, what you've liked about it. If you haven't liked it, what you didn't like about it. We love your feedback, and we just want it to be the best value in music. We want you guys to feel like it's something that's worth it, that you look forward to, that makes it a better experience. So, yes, selfies should absolutely be free. I am at the gym right now. Time is very scarce for me right now, guys. I try to get everything band related knocked out while I'm away from my family, because when I'm at home, I need to be 100% focused on them, which I'm not always perfect at, but I need to get better at. Okay, we're announcing our headlining tour in 14 minutes. I'm going to jump on Facebook for a second, but can't wait for you guys to see where we're headed. If you want to help us grow, if you want to help our reach, any kind of comment about the tour or your thoughts and how you're feeling, super helpful. We really appreciate it. I will see you in the comment section in 13 minutes. Love you guys.